Hey, this is Amy Robles. Welcome to Think Enriched. As you have listened to that intro, you can tell this is a very different episode than anything we've done before. You have just joined in on the Naked Summer series. And what is that? This summer, as I'll be traveling, as there will be things going on, I just will not be able to give the time to the hours to make the production, the really final, all the different groups and the different spots in the show like I'd like. But it's still important to me to get this out, get the message out, the content, and connect with you. And so this just popped into my mind doing the Naked Summer series. Imagine you and I are sitting near the pool or the beach, choose whichever you prefer. And for those on the other side of the equator where it's not so summer right now, I understand, just visualize it in your mind, okay? We're sitting in the nice sunshine, feeling it warm on our skin. We've each got our fruity drink of choice, umbrellas, completely optional. I don't discriminate. Our toes are in the water. We're watching friends and family enjoy the time, and you and I are having a discussion. And I decided to do the Naked Summer series for two reasons. First of all, I want to keep getting this content out. It's very important. I'm just on a creative, things are moving forward, and I want to make sure that I don't stop that progression in the way that this community is building. And second, sometimes a timely message, what's on my mind, what I'm learning, or important discussions, things that have been happening, it takes me 4 to 5 days sometimes to sit down, have the creative energy, and really create that podcast episode, and the moment is gone. And we lose so much. And I think I've been putting so much in the production side that I'm losing just that magical moment. So you and I are just sitting in the sunshine with our beverages, enjoying big floppy hats if you prefer. I don't care. It's completely up to you. We're having this conversation and we just have one or two things that pop in and we have these great conversations. That's how I want this to be. I imagine these episodes being 8 to 10 minutes. Some may go longer, but you will probably get more than one a week because they're short, they're easy to do, and get the message out there. So today's message simply is one that has been on my mind more than any other time in my life. And that is you smart, ambitious, amazing, influential woman doing so much in the world. Girl, you got to say no. You have got to say no even more than you think is necessary. And in the past few months, I have learned this lesson like no other time in my life. I've cut so many things back, and I just was really focused on a few goals. And I said yes to one little project, which then became not just a 3-minute thing, but more like an hour rehearsal. But it wasn't an hour rehearsal. It was every week. And it was driving to a location for this hour rehearsal, plus the driving back, plus the preparation, all the things. This one little tiny yes just completely became one thing after another to become this huge, massive project. And it totally just zapped my energy and really affected a lot of other entities of my life. And as I was reviewing once again the Essentialism book by Greg McKeown, he has this exercise, and we've talked about this in the past, but I had to look again. So all of those entities in your life, all of those priorities, all those things you want to do, you need to number them just in order and just put down a list. Just dump everything you've done, right? And it's just on this notepad. Then you go through and you number 1 to 10. 10 is an absolute yes. This is important to me. I will not stop. This is my ultimate top priority. And number 1, which is this is a complete waste of time and I will never do this again. So you're going to number everything 1 to 10, where that fits in that scale of your personal priorities and to help you focus on your goals and where you're going forward. Then, once you have that, everything that is a 9 or a 10, a 9 and above, goes to a certain list. These are your essential priorities. These are the things you're working on. And everything that is a 6 or below, which surprised me, 6 seems high for me, 6 or below, you completely find a way to get out of these responsibilities because they're wasting your time and they're taking you away from the very big, most important things you should be working on. So that leaves you with the 7s and the 8s. These are number 7 and number 8. And you take the time to decide, is this worth my time? Is this not worth my time? Is this something I should be doing more of? Is this something I should eliminate? And especially now in the summer, kids are out of school. You've got a lot going on, but you're going to have some time to just really sit and think. I always imagine summer evenings rocking on the patio and just watching the sunset and just talking with my people and laughing so hard somebody ends up in tears. Just cannot stop laughing. Those are my favorite, most perfect nights where the sun, it's not quite dark and you've got that blue light. You can't see the sunshine. It's just barely set. That time right there is pure happiness for me. So those number 7s and number 8s, you need to decide, are they going to help you achieve more of your goals or are they going to pull you away from what's important? You know, the reason that this episode is so important to me is I'm starting a new element, a new level of creativity. My whole life, everything has to be polished and beautiful and perfect before I ever present anything to the world. And I can see how that's holding me back because I really want to do even more good work. And that is, for me, is learning how to be, it's not my best work, but this is what I'm doing. And this is where I am at this moment. And then to create a body of work and see how each one of us continues to improve and progress. This is the first episode of the Naked Summer series, and today's challenge is to find a way to say no even more. I'd love to hear how you're doing that. You can tweet me at It's Amy Robles. You can find me on Instagram at It's Amy Robles, or you can just send me an email at amy@thinkenriched.com. Hey, thanks so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.